Good morning, everybody. Jennifer Wallace here, Pampered Chef Director on the Peak Explorers organization. Welcome to Saturday morning. I know it's right at 10 o'clock. I'm very efficient, but I like to honor everybody's time and be on time and efficient. That's kind of my motto. So I just wanted to welcome you all here. You're in this group because you're interested in, hi Maria, you are interested in learning a little bit more about what it takes to be a Pampered Chef consultant and if this could be a fit for you. So I just wanted to come on here and answer anyone's questions. I had a few sent in to me for folks who couldn't make it to the live today. So I'll be answering those questions as well. But if you have any questions while I'm going through things and while this is going, I want you to throw them up there. I can see the chat and answer your questions immediately and directly. So there might be something that some burning question that you have, and ask me anything. That's the deal. That's what this is called. Ask me anything. So no question is too personal about my Pampered Chef business, or too vast. So, and myself and Maria, she's on here too. One of my fellow directors, she's just actually promoted to advanced director, has a huge vast of knowledge, and we've been doing this forever. So we're happy to answer any of your questions. All right. So while everyone starts coming on, I just thought I'd give you a quick little history about my experience with Pampered Chef. So in August, so that's next month, I'll have been selling Pampered Chef for over 11 years, which is crazy to me because I remember like yesterday when I was at my show and Catherine, who is now our executive director of our organization, asked if I wanted to sell it because I wanted to buy a bar pan. And I was like, I don't want to be a consultant. What are you talking about, right? But in the end, of course I did it. And I am so very thankful for that opportunity because the things that Pampered Chef has brought to my life far outreach that large bar pan, I assure you. So during this 11 years of Pampered Chef selling, I've been a consultant. I have done this part-time. I have done this as a full-time job where I quit my regular job and just sold Pampered Chef while my babies were little for 5 years. I've earned so many trips. I think it's 5 or 6 now to amazing places. Portugal, a cruise, Hawaii, like crazy, crazy expensive and lavish vacations that I would never have been able to experience on my own, not even a little bit. Promotions, really cool awards, and most importantly, an amazing team of human beings. And I can't stress that enough. I mean, if nothing else, the friendships and experiences with those friends that I have had far outweigh anything, even that, couple $100 kit, I promise you. So when I first started, it was because I wanted this kit, right? I wanted all of the things in it. I was just married and my kitchen tools sucked, like I'm sure many of yours do. Unless you've been buying Pampered Chef for a while, then you're good. And I just really wanted to improve that. That was it. Oh, and I also sucked at cooking. Sucked. So I was like, if nothing else, I've been able to fill my cupboards with Pampered Chef and learn some recipes and tricks so that maybe I can actually cook a dinner that doesn't burn and smell like garbage. Anyway, so I succeeded in both of those things almost immediately because if nothing else, guys, these tools, good morning, Lisa, these tools change your experience in the kitchen. And that's what I love most. Another thing about Pampered Chef, I guess you could say, there's so many things, is giving tools to people that change their experience. And it could be as simple as a mix and chop. They get this mix and chop and they're like, oh my word, how did I live without this thing? How was I chopping up hamburger meat before? And it was like, less than $20, and it changes their experience. They use it every single time they use meat and they love, love, love it. So, but it can be as amazing, good morning, Catherine, as an air fryer. Like that thing completely changed my life. I don't even use my oven anymore. I use this tool, and the rotisserie chicken, like my favorite thing. So anyways, I love that these tools make such a huge difference in people's lives. And it gives me the encouragement and the excitement to want to continue being a consultant because I know everybody doesn't have these tools in their kitchen. And sometimes I go to friends' houses and I'm struggling while they're like, oh, can you help me make the salad, from there for supper? I'm like, what are these tongs? What is happening? Like, how are you my friend and you don't have proper tools in your kitchen? Like, we need to fix this immediately. So you realize very quickly that your tools are far superior and that everybody needs them because it's going to make a huge difference. Like I said, whether it's a pair of tongs or a blender or whatever you need to do. So if you have any questions, just throw them right up there in the chat and I'm going to answer them. So one of the most burning questions is, okay, well, like, so what is it about being a consultant? Like, what are some of the things that I'm going to experience as a consultant? So I'm just going to flip my screen for a minute. Oops, just kidding. Got my camera cover on. Haha, technical difficulties, Pampered, not perfect. Okay, so this is a little graphic here, and I just want to touch on all of these little things quickly. So what are some of the things you can experience as being a consultant? Well, firstly, money. So we get paid in actual money for selling Pampered Chef, and I can assure you it has, bought all kinds of fun things for me over the years, as well as been my full-time income when I worked it full-time for several years. So a source of income, 150% it can be for you, okay? And especially now, this goes into the next one where it says more flexibility to work when and where you want. The ability for us to run this business online via Facebook, new platforms coming from Pampered Chef, text parties, email, whatever you want to do. You can still do live in-home parties once we're allowed to do that kind of thing, backyard things, Facebook fundraisers, like so many things, guys. We have shared awards parties now. There's so many outlets and avenues. Do you need to do every single one of them? Absolutely not. You can pick your niche and go there. But the flexibility, I can work when and where I want. So currently I work full-time at another job. And so I also work full-time at this. So I consider this my second job. But I can do it when and where I want. So I know Catherine was just mentioning that last week she was camping. So she was able to touch base with her hosts and parties online quickly, once or twice a day because it's all digital, right? So you can do that. It gives you that flexibility to work when and where you want. And plan your parties when and where you want them and how many you want in a month. So, there's times in my business where I want to rock it out and I want to do 12 parties in a month. I can do that. If I'm super busy or life is overwhelming me, I can certainly just do one or two. It's up to me, always up to you. Okay, so another point is more products and incentives to reward you along the way. They're always giving us sneak peeks at newest products. They're giving us the opportunity to earn things for free. In June and July, we were able to earn the fall products that are coming out, which is terrific. And every month, there's always an incentive. This month, if we put in $1,200 worth of orders, we get a super cute and giant beach towel. 2 shared awards parties gives us this beautiful glass water bottle. So anyway, always an opportunity to earn freebies and fun things. And our teams are always doing incentives, booking blitzes and, huge support so that there's prizes there too. So there's always fun ways to earn products. All right, next point, more purpose in making cooking easier for yourself and for others. So like I touched upon right at the beginning, I feel very strongly that everyone needs these tools in their kitchens. If for nothing else, it makes the experience better. If you're a terrific cook, great, it'll make you even better. But if you were someone like me who had zero ability, it's actually gonna give you the confidence and the tools to cook great, terrific, and delicious meals for your family quickly, efficiently, and then you will no longer hate being in the kitchen. I mean, we all have to eat, we all have to cook. There's no way around it. So you might as well enjoy it while you're there. And lastly, more community with a strong, supportive family of consultants. So I'm gonna flip back to touch on that so you can see my face for a little bit more. Okay, yes, so that to me is one of my most important things. So you join Pampered Chef and you're like, okay, what's going to happen, Jen? Like, am I just going to get this box of fun things and then I'm on my own and I don't know how to run a Facebook party. I don't know how to engage people. What am I supposed to be selling? How am I supposed to be doing it? And so the great news for you is that you are part of an amazing organization. So you are super, super lucky if you want to join any one of our teams because this organization is called Peak Explorers and it's super, super, super supportive. So Catherine Ritchie is at the helm. She's our executive director, but we offer all kinds of trainings to assist you. So does Pampered Chef. There is a terrific online platform called Dash, and it literally leads you from step 1 to being an executive director, if that's what you want to be, in quick, short, little training sessions that you can do, again, at your convenience. They're like 2 or 3 minutes. I'm just straightening my phone here because I feel like I'm kind of lopsided. 2 or 3 minutes a day if you want, and just to get you going. And then you're going to have questions from that, of course. And whoever your recruiter is, whoever your upline is going to assist you. And we always have trainings for new consultants. We also have programs for those who want more. So you get started with this and you're like, this is so fun. And that's kind of what happened to me. I got started. I loved having the shows and helping the people, but then I also loved the leadership aspect. I loved the thought of being able to have other people come join me and be able to experience the fun that I was having, and the rewards you get, and the promotions and the recognition that you get for doing a great job I have experienced nothing else like that in the corporate world. It's so gratifying, and for so many reasons. And watching someone who really needs this business do well just, warms my heart. And that's part of the reason that I still like to do that business, right? This business is because I love to see what people are doing with themselves, and it's just so inspirational, and it's a really great, open, positive space. So know that you'll be a part of a community of awesome people. We are super awesome and fun, and I love hanging out with everyone. And for example, a couple of weeks we're going to be experiencing national conference, and for the first time in like a year and a half, we're all going to be able to get together. So we're going to have a couple of get-togethers while we're watching conference and just get that camaraderie back. And that's what I miss the most, is being able to hang out with all these wonderful, wonderful people. So, okay, so another thing I wanted to touch on is, what are some of the benefits that we get, like as a new consultant? Is there anything that I can earn? Of course there is. Okay, so here we go. Firstly, in your first 30 days, if your sales are going to receive a ceramic egg cooker and the mini scraper for free, which is amazing. When your sales are $1,500 in your first 90 days, so now we're talking first 3 months, okay, there you will receive this 2-quart enameled baker for free, which is amazing. When your sales are $3,000 in your first 90 days, you're going to be able to get this terrific skillet. And this is one of my favorite things, this nonstick skillet. Oh my God, I could talk about that for an hour, but I digress. So when your sales are $6,000 in your first 90 days, you can earn the entire knife block set, which is like mind blowing to me, right? Like that's like over $600 or $700 worth of stuff in that knife block alone. And during your first 90 days, if you love this business as much as the rest of us and you share the business, there's an opportunity to earn some cash bonuses. And we have several people on our team who had so much fun doing this business that they shared it with others and have received all of these cash bonuses. And certainly whoever has reached out to you and has been talking to you about the opportunity can go over these in more detail with you. We always have little opportunity events and ways to let you know how you can expand what you are doing once you have joined our team. So Jennifer had a question, and it was, I'm just scrolling back here, what is the cost to become a consultant? So I'm just going to pull up the kits, and I had them pulled up, and then I didn't pull the picture up. So give me 2 seconds. I'm going to keep talking while I'm doing it. Here we go. 2 seconds. Here we go. Okay, so let's show you, Jen, and everyone else, the 3 kit options. Okay, so 3 kits. There's the starter kit, which is over here. Can you see my mouse? I'm gonna point to it right there, okay? So it is $139 only, and there's over $525 worth of products in it. Bananas. Then the deluxe kit is $229. It has over $900 worth of products in it. And the best one, in my opinion, is the ultimate kit, which is $349. And there's over almost, well, it's $1,375. So almost $1,400 worth of stuff. But really, if you think about it, the air fryer is in there, which is Jen's favorite thing. And it's $300 normally plus tax. So for the cost of the air fryer, you're going to get all of these other things. And what's neat about those 3 kits is that there's a little bit of everything. So it gives you an option of things that you can show. So like I said, if you're not doing live parties right now, which most of us are not still, you can certainly demonstrate using those products. And people are going to love all the things. Those are kind of like the best and the biggest things that we sell right now, right? And you don't have to worry, okay, like, oh, Jen, I only have Like what if I only have the things that are on this kit? What if I'm new to Pampered Chef and I literally will only have what's in that kit? Like, is that going to be enough for me to be able to be a successful consultant? 150%. Because if you don't have something, there are a million YouTube videos that Pampered Chef has put together, a million marketing images that you can use on your Facebook. And again, you have this huge team of awesome people who have those products and have made quick little videos. And you can always, sometimes when I was back in the game, so I stepped away personally, from doing it big and bold for a couple of years. And when I came back last June and everything was digital, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have any of these videos and I want to show off some of these products. And so obviously the website, YouTube, I could find a million Pampered Chef videos, but also our entire group and team of people have these quick little videos that they were happy to let me borrow. And I would say, hey, take a quick look at this video of my upline, Catherine, who's making, homemade bread in her enameled cast iron pot. I didn't have that pot at the time, and I certainly don't know how to make bread very well. So Catherine did a better job, but I was happy to share that, and people still respond to that because it's, a regular person making something, right? So you're not alone, and you don't need to have every single thing in the catalog in order to make this work. I assure you, especially digitally, it's so very easy to do this and navigate that way. That being said, though, this business is what you put into it, right? So just like anything else in the world, I'm a strong believer, you get what you put in. So the more effort and excitement that you bring to the table and you put into this business, the more reward you will get, and the bigger and better your business will be for you. And the sky is the limit, which is another one of my favorite things about it, in that if I want to work this business minimally and I want to just do a couple of shows a month and, just fill my cupboards, I could do that. But if I want to be an executive director and if I want to make this my full-time job, which it is for many people on our team, then I can also do that. So it's up to you. There's no limit. You get to promote yourself. You're not waiting for someone to hand you an opportunity. You have the opportunity. And so I always encourage people, even if you're this much curious, you need to give it a shot, because it could turn out to be nothing. That's cool. But it could turn out to be the best thing that has ever happened to you that you didn't even know was going to happen. I mean, I was just reading, hi, Ashley. Ashley's on. She was posting today. She had a milestone birthday, and she was talking about how, when she first started, she had no idea what this business was going to do for her. And now it's her full-time job and has changed her life too. And so I always say, it could be the thing that you're missing. And I know it's always the thing that I'm missing. It's a thing that fills my cup. It's the thing that brings me the most joy, next to my family, obviously. And that's when I'm doing it big and when I'm doing it minimally, right? So it's up to you what you want to do with it. And it's just really fun. We have a lot of fun, guys, and I highly encourage you to give it a shot. So, I know Jen is the only one live right now, but is there anyone else who has any other questions? Because I have some here from folks who sent in to me some questions, so I can answer those too. Okay, let me just grab my little piece of paper here. Okay, so one of the questions that someone sent me, because they couldn't be here. So Michelle asks, so how much commission do you actually make off of what you are selling, and how does that work? Great question. So it starts at 20% of everything you sell. So for example, if you're selling $500 in a month, you will make $100, right? So on average, the average show in Canada right now, online or live, is about $500. So you would make $100 for every show that you did on average, right? Some shows are really big and some shows are smaller, and that's okay. But on average, you make about $100 per show, which is awesome. So you decide how much money you want or need to make within the month, and then that's how many shows you need to book, right? And you can do them live, you can do them virtually, you can do just, a lot of people are doing Insta sales or Facebook sale. You're just on there talking about the products that you love, and then people buy from you. So it's not even that you're throwing a party per se, but you have a group of people who shop with you and look to you for advice on the best products and what they need. And they just reach out to you and make purchases, right? So there's lots of different ways of doing it now. There's so many ways. And so when you decide to give this a shot, you chat with your upline about the options that there are, and then you pick the route that works best for you. And you can try different things, I am not Like, I do not participate with Instagram because I'm not cool. My daughter is way more like awesome at that. And so that's not an area that I personally fill, right? So I do other things and I'm just as successful as some of the people who do that, right? So you just kind of pick your niche and make it your own. And yeah, so anyway, commission. So the commission starts at 20%. It goes all the way up to 25% each month. So it's based on your monthly sales. So when you get to $5,000 in 1 month, you make 25% off of everything that you've sold. And another way to make income is by having people join you in the fund, right? So if you are a senior consultant, so that means you have one person who's on your team, you get a 1% override on what they sell as well as yourself. As a team leader, so you have 2 people, and there's obviously sales requirements with that. You make 2% on your sales bonus and 2% on their sales. And then the director is the first big leadership position, and it is 3% off of the entire team and 3% off more on your own sales. And that means you have 5 people on your team as well as yourself, and there's sales commitments that go with that. So there's lots of ways to earn income with this, just on your own by selling, or if you're interested in having people join you in the fund. And I assure you that is one of my favorite parts. Like, yes, I love to sell Pampered Chef, but I love being a leader on a team and encouraging others and showing them the way and making them just as successful. Like, I just had a recent new consultant who had her first like giant show the other day. And as the sales were coming in and they kept coming in, she was so like jazzed. And I was so jazzed for her. It was almost like it was my own show. I'm like, what are the sales at now? What is happening? You know, and she was so excited. And so you kind of get to live the journey along with them again. And that makes it like so much more engaging and fun. So to remain, okay, so Jen has a question. To remain active, what do you need to submit monthly? So the monthly commitment is, if you want to remain active, it's $200 in sales every month. So that allows you to remain active. So you always have access to supply if you need it on discount and all the latest promos and things. If you put $200 in every other month, that allows you to keep your career sales, and cumulative career sales of up to $20,000 get you an additional 2% commission. So you kind of don't ever want to lose it. So I always say minimum you want to look to, you know, every other month putting in at least $200 so you don't lose your cumulative career sales, which is super great, right? Like, why not make more money, right? And $200 is as simple as throwing out a couple of, you know, texts or posts and saying, I'm putting in an order. Does anyone need anything? $200 comes quick. So I always encourage folks to, if you can't do it every month, at least strive for every other month. But again, if you're looking to do even just one show a month, you'll most likely have more than $200 in sales. So you'll be okay. So I hope that answers your question. Okay, and so I had one more question, and I think I sort of kind of answered it, but it was more like, you know, once you join, is there anyone who helps to train you and get you going, right? And I kind of did touch on that, but I'm happy to do that again. There are lots of resources, but most importantly, we have a team of leaders and consultants who assist you. So we help you with your first show, your launch party, if you will, and show you the ropes. We have templates for Facebook parties if you would like to use them. They're provided every month by our amazing upline. And we certainly show you that you can post it yourself, or there's apps that can help you with that. Like, we give you all that information. We have monthly meetings where we talk about all the promos and things that are going on and the best way to navigate what's happening to maximize your sales for the month. And encouragement, right? So sometimes you just need someone to talk to, you need some ideas to bounce off of, and we're there for that too. And so you'll have everything that you need, I assure you, not to be worried. And certainly if you want to be creative and do your own posts and do whatever you want, like if you can go out the gate running, we're just here to support you in whatever you need, right? So if you need just a little, hey, how's it going? Or if you need, you know, some huge support and assistance, we will do whatever you need to help you get off to a great start. And then once you get going, you start to learn the tricks and the things of the trade, and then you just rock it out, right? So everyone does it a little bit differently. Some people love the digital platform. Some people love doing the live shows. Some people just focus on fundraisers and helping organizations and people reach their goals that way. So there's, the possibilities are endless, guys. But like I said, I mean, we're coming to the end now. We're about 6 more minutes. So in case anyone has any other questions, if nothing else, I say just jump in and give it a shot. Because if it's not for you, then you try it and it's not for you, and you walk away with this amazing box of products and a fun experience with all of us, and a great couple of months if that's all it is for you. Or it could turn out to be the thing that changes your life completely, in that it gives you more confidence in the kitchen. It gives you, trips or awards or recognition, or being a part of an organization and community of people who are positive and encouraging, which is hard to come by nowadays, especially in the work world, right? Like, sometimes you just want someone to pat you on the back or say you did a good job or recognize those efforts, and they don't always have the time to do that, right? So in this realm, you get recognized all the time and acknowledged for what you do, and your contributions are noted and appreciated, right? So we look for feedback. Even Pampered Chef looks for feedback from a brand new consultant to a 10-year veteran, right? So they want everyone's opinion to make this business bigger and better for us and for them. So your opinion is valued, which I think is also really great, and I appreciate that very much. Okay, so I think I'm going to kind of wind it down. Oh, Lisa has asked, where have you been on trips? So personally, with Pampered Chef, I've earned a trip. My first one was to Hawaii, which was amazing. Then I have gone to Portugal. I went on a Mediterranean cruise, Disneyland. I'm trying to remember. Budapest, which was amazing because my family is from there. So I brought my kids. I brought my kids in for that one. Mexico. I just earned another trip to Florida when we couldn't travel last year, obviously. And this year I'm working on Portugal. Oh, no, not Portugal. Oh my God, Puerto Rico. I'm really excited. So anyways, the ability to travel with Pampered Chef is something that will blow your mind. I mean, it's certainly lavish and crazy, and they take care of everything for you. So it's nothing like you would experience on your own. And again, the community of people that you meet when you go on these trips. I mean, I bring my husband. He now has some bro friends that he loves to hang out with, and you only get to see them when you do these trips, right? Because some of them are from all over Canada. So you want to earn the trips so that you can go and hang out with these people again, which is part of the fun. So I'm certainly addicted to the trips and to the perks of this business. And it's very easy to become addicted to them. So anyways, I highly encourage you to get out the gate running and give this business your all, because I promise you, if you put in your all, you will get back huge rewards and benefits from Pampered Chef, because we love that. So I thank you so much for taking time out of your Saturday morning and a beautiful weekend. Hopefully we're having today. You can all enjoy the sunshine and your pools. And okay, so there's some people who I know who couldn't make it, and so they're going to watch the replay. I will be doing a draw tomorrow evening around, let's say, 8 p.m. And so if you rewatch this, the replay word is, let's make it #trips, because that's what we were talking about at the end of this. So you had to watch all the way to the end, right? Okay, so #trips is the code word that you messaged to whoever it was who was kind of chatting with you about this business and encourage you to watch this. And I will be doing a fun prize. I'll do it live in this group again tomorrow at 8 p.m. for anyone who sends me that, plus all of you guys who were on it today as well. Okay, so thanks so much, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. And certainly if you have further questions or you're thinking of something else, I mean, whoever was reaching out to you is happy to answer those questions and get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, so have a great day, everyone, and thanks for joining.